Welcome back to Fresh Coffee Tarot. I'm going to do a reading today, and it's going to be over what's coming next. I think it's important that you just kind of have some predictability when there's been a lot of unpredictability going on lately, and we'll see what happens. All right, let's say a quick prayer. Mother of God, please help the collective of goodwill come into this channel. Help them please receive the messages that they will see through the cards in their hearts, their minds, and their souls, and please protect them from those who wish them the evil eye and ill will in their life. In the most holy name of Jesus, we pray. Amen. Okay, let's see what we got. I bought this. It says supposed to be direct your energy. Black tourmaline. Am I saying that wrong? Probably not. Okay, let's start with. I think we'll do an oracle. I got these from Barnes and Noble, Jane Austen Oracle. Big Jane Austen fan. I've only read one book, but I still like that book, Pride and Prejudice. Right, really good. Let's see what this is. It says the best of others is in me. Other people's gaze doesn't define who you are. It's just one perspective of many. So let me read that again. Other people's gaze doesn't define who you are. It's just one perspective of many. That's really wise. And let's read what it says here in the cards. Like Jane Bennett, the care and respect you show to those around you gives the ability to see the best in others. You naturally recognize people's qualities and sometimes even help them realize your friendship can be real because you know how to stimulate those around you and encourage them to develop their own talents. For you, everyone has something to offer the world, and it's this richness that can make them better. This is a precious facet of your personality because most people focus more on other people's faults than on their merits. And it's even possible that people with whom you've seen the best, whom you've supported and helped, will awkwardly point out your flaws or hurt you by lacking gratitude. Never forget that while it's easy to perceive others' flaws, the greatest gift of all is to recognize their merits, because through them you can build and develop the same qualities in yourself, and that's the definite advantage. That's very true. That was my marriage. I'm divorced now, but that was my marriage. And understand something. Being able to see everyone else's qualities, the good, is a powerful trait, right? Because it helps you think critically. It helps you see complex solutions. It doesn't change the action that was taken, but it helps you understand why you're friends with them. And sometimes we don't understand why we're friends with people, and that's what causes problems. Okay, let's see what we got with what's coming next. Knight of Cups. Someone's coming towards you. Someone likes you. If you see them, they're on this motorcycle. I got a new deck here. This is really good. It's the This Might Hurt tarot deck. Got it at Barnes and Noble. I really like this one. Very modern. So there's someone coming towards you. Okay. And I think that this might be someone that you technically is not someone you would necessarily think you'd be attracted to. Notice this guy's on a motorcycle. He's drinking coffee. This is just someone different, especially for women. Maybe you're used to dating a certain type of guy, and this guy doesn't fit that mold, but he's obviously interested, or the person that's coming is just someone that you normally are not attracted to, but yet they have interest. And, this is saying try to find the best in them. All right? Give it a chance. What else do we have? Three of Wands, right? This could be a celebration. This could be somebody that you meet through other people. Because notice the Knight of Cups is going towards the Three of Wands. So you could have a group of friends, and they may have someone you don't know, like a cousin, a brother, a friend, somebody who's coming to visit, or maybe somehow you're going to meet them through them, right? You're over here just minding your own business, and they're just going to come right in. Eight of Wands. So you're getting a lot of messages. And I think it's important that you understand that you could be getting overwhelmed. And look at this. We have new possibilities coming in. We have communication coming in. And it's a lot. So I think you're overwhelmed right now. And I think that you really need to prioritize what is important. Um, Now, that being said, if you want love, then remember love comes and goes, but it only comes when it comes. So if you're not ready for it, you're not ready for it, but you don't know when it's going to come back. So I would just say be open, and all this other noise here, you really need to cancel us out. We'll do clarifiers on them. Seven of Wands. Yeah, so I find that you're struggling with doing a lot of things your way, and it's not that it's bad, right? We need to do things our own way. But the problem is, we tend to sometimes not listen to better advice. And, this could be people trying to give you some advice on how to make things easier, and you're so stubborn in your ways. So you really need to think, am I making this easier or harder on myself? All right? Because if you're stuck in this energy, you're not going to be able to receive this energy. Queen of Wands. I really get the sense that you kind of know where you want to go and what you want to do. Um, and I think that's what the struggle with the Seven of Wands. If we look at this as a story, right? Someone's coming in, you're over here trying to contemplate how to get to here, but you have all these things that are calling for your attention, and you're trying to get them done and do them, but it's overwhelming you, right? There's just too much. But you know what you really want. So you need to really get through that clutter. What is it that you're trying to manifest? You're trying to manifest something. What are you trying to manifest here? You want to be in control. We have the Emperor. You want to be in control, and you want to be successful. I mean, you want I, here's the funny part, right? Love is here, and you don't even know if you have time for love. Nope. Notice this right now. We have wands, 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 wands. This is all fire energy. This is the only emotion right now in here. Like I said, love comes at the worst times. Either you want it or you don't. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Because you really seem that you know where you want to go, and this is something that you were not prepared for. But that's love, right? That always happens. So we have the Fool card, right? So we have the Queen of Wands, the Magician, the Emperor, and the Fool. And I really get the sense that you you're trying to create this, but yet you feel like the universe is telling you that you need to go on an adventure. You need to try something new. And I believe it's this Knight of Cups that's bringing in this full energy. Because if you notice, all this is very intentional. The wand energy is fire energy. It's very intentional. And now we got this carefree energy. Just like this guy is riding a motorcycle with one hand with a coffee cup. It's very unintentional. It Here's the thing, right? Just when you think you said no, you're going forward, and then bam, it's coming back. It's not going away. And I think you're upset about that. You need to find balance. You need to find balance because you're working too much. You got too much work going on. And the universe is telling you it's not good to stay in this energy because fire energy will burn you out. You will burn out. And they're telling you that you've got to have balance. It is super important that you get balance. Yep. What I say, you need balance because look, another wand, 10 of wands. You've been doing everything. You can't do everything. You just can't. You're going to burn out. Eventually, you're going to hurt your back or you're going to drop all those and have to pick them up again. You are on the point of near exhaustion. This is why this energy is back here again because they're trying to draw your attention back to here. You need someone else to help you in your life. I'm not saying you can't get it done, but maybe this can start off as a friendship, and who knows, maybe it'll become something more important for you. But the universe is telling you, you need balance because you're already here. This is not good energy to be in. You might be at the end, but you burned yourself out. And then what's the point of making it to the end and you have no one to share it with? King of Cups. I really think that you tend to go either one way this way or one way this way. And when we talk about the Ten of Wands, right, we're all way this way. You're always just focused on work and getting it done. And then the King of Cups is like, bam, I'm all in my emotions when I burn out, and I'm trying to find my way. Look at you. You're in the middle of the ocean, and you're in a rowboat. This is what happens. You have no balance in between. That's why we have this here. You either are working or you're always in your emotions. It's like you have no balance here. It's one or the other. It doesn't make any sense. But the funny thing is, you operate in these extremes. This gives you comfort to be in those extremes. The problem is, you don't stay in the Nine of Cups often. Because when you go too far this way, when you go too far right or left, and we're not talking political, we're just talking right or left at this point. When you go too far this way with the pendulum, it works until you get burned out, and then you go right back. It works until it burns out, and you're just constantly moving when you need to find this balance. You really need to find this balance. Because even though you have some successes at the end, on each end, right? If we even talk about a bell curve, you have successes at the ends. It's such a drastic change. Imagine going from hot to cold, cold to hot, constantly. No one likes to run in that energy. It gets you sick. Okay? Let's do some clarifiers. Who is this Knight of Cups? It's love. There's the Two of Cups. It is love. This person has feelings for you. How deep, I don't know, but this is love. This is new love. And it's a knight. At least it's a knight and not a page. This person is willing to put some effort for you. Okay? What is this Three of Wands? The love, okay. Here's the funny part. You're so focused on achieving this Emperor, but you really want love. That's why the universe is calling this here. We have 3 cups, and they're at the end. Okay? And this is you trying to run from it. I can just see it. You're running from it. It's later on in the story. The Eight of Wands. You have too many options. You have all these incoming messages. It's because it's like you're applying for 1,000 jobs. It's like you're constantly looking up information. Remember, not all of these are good choices. They're not all good choices. Filter through them and pick the ones that best work for you, okay? Seven of Wands. The Chariot. Yeah. So when you pick these choices, you're trying to go your way. Now, you're going to be successful, right? Because we have the Emperor. Like, follow the story. You're going to be successful. But the problem is, again, you're just doing it all on your own. But, I mean, it's working for you. At least for now, it's working for you. What about this Queen of Wands? You know what you want because you feel like you've missed out. You feel like you have missed out, and that's why you are so much in this wand energy. There's 2 more cups here, and yet you're focused on those 3 spilled cups of water. Knight of Wands. You actually want to go towards this. You're trying to manifest the Emperor, and this explains why the Fool came out. Not only was this guy or this girl bringing in this energy, but you got a Knight of Wands. You actually want to go towards him. 2 motorcycles, right? Eight of Cups. So this is interesting. To go from the Emperor to the Fool, you're willing to leave everything that you've created for this. And I think this scares the shit out of you. Excuse my language. I think it scares the shit out of you that you've worked so hard to get here and you're like, I'm not happy. You're not happy. That's why you want to go towards the Wands. That's why we have a new journey here. Yeah, you want to celebrate. You definitely want to celebrate. I think what we got from our oracle is that you've got to see the best in every situation. Because when you can see the best, you know what's not the best in the situation too, and you need to be able to discern those two. And they're telling you can do it, but you've got to stay focused. You want to be with people. I think you're lonely. I think what's when we say what's coming next, I really feel that the loneliness is catching up to you, right? The success and all these things only make you feel fulfilled at some point, but it doesn't keep you warm. It doesn't talk to you. You know, you're feeling lonely. This is what you want. That's why you want to start a new journey, and that's why you're willing to go back to the Knight of Cups. Let's take the top card. You need to find balance because you're in your head. It's exactly what I said. Not only are you lonely, but you're in your head. You're telling yourself every bad thing. I have no friends. I'm not popular, or, you know, why don't people like me? Whatever. There's someone coming here, and you're over here like stuck in all this fire energy. You're burning anyone that comes close to you. Get out of that. Ten of Wands. If you can learn to put down this big old stack, the world, the universe, this is the Wheel of Fortune, but the universe will reward you with luck. Okay? But you have to be willing to put this down. That's the trade-off. You can't get to the Wheel of Fortune unless you put down that Ten of Wands. Quit trying to do your whole life alone. The Knight of Cups. So every time we do this pendulum, as I was saying, it is hard for you to transition. Okay? That explains why we have this Five of Cups and why we have this. Because what you build at one side, imagine you build a whole civilization at one side, and then you're like, I don't want to be here anymore, and then you leave it, and then without you it dies. And that's why you're leaving these cups behind. It takes strength to go from wand energy, fire energy, to water energy. Those are two complete opposites, fire and water. This is exhausting. I mean, you're able to do it, but you really need to find balance because it gives you nightmares. It wears you out. You think the worst things. I mean, you've done it for so long that you're used to it, but it doesn't mean it's the healthiest thing for you to do. Okay, what is this Nine of Cups? The Devil. What you really want to do is be able to just... You wish you didn't have to be so much in this fire energy. You wish that you could just focus on all of this and... I don't know if you can see that, but you wish you can just focus on all of this and put it under here because it's a little bit graphic there. I don't know if you can see it, but anyways, you just want to be able to stay in this. This is really what you're hoping for. And I would say though that when you go to these extremes to deal with them, you're probably in excess. It could be sex, it could be spending, it could be drinking, it could be excessive laziness, it could be any vice. But this is what you do. This is what your real Nine of Cups is, and that's not a good... Even though it's Nine of Cups and it shows that you're in your happy place, doesn't mean it's a healthy happy place. You need people in your life. Someone's trying to come in and you're fighting them off. This is really important of what's coming next. Loneliness is coming, and you need to understand why. You're burning yourself out. Okay. Remember, please like and subscribe if you like this. We're almost towards the end. And if you liked it, please leave me a like. Comment on it, what you found useful. I would really appreciate it. And let's see what else we got on here. See how close we were here. Yeah, money. Giving, receiving money. You love to make money. All this is success here. You love to make money, but money doesn't keep you warm. It doesn't talk to you. What else we got? New home or apartment. This is the new journey. You're going to move somewhere, or you got somewhere, and someone, like, maybe you caught someone's eye in the apartment complex. So maybe someone saw you driving home or walking home or whatever it may be, but you may meet someone with something to do with your new location. Yeah, end of a cycle, right? We have the Ten of Wands here. That's the end of a cycle. They're asking you, quit doing this. Quit trying to carry everything on your own. Move somewhere new, right? That is going to help you find something. Or it just helps you be open to new opportunities, right? When we're in new spaces, we're more accepting of energy than if we stay in places that has very stagnant energy. And when we stay in some place too long, it becomes stagnant. Yes, when people live in homes 20 or 30 years, becomes stagnant energy unless they know how to cleanse that energy and really revitalize it. That's why couples sometimes get in arguments, because the energy in that home has become stagnant. Like we said, fire and water, right? Cups and wands. You tend to be black or white. You tend to be yes or no, very absolutes. Quit operating in that energy. It's not healthy, and you tend to really understand that the world is more gray than black and white. Okay, let's do one more. Yep. Quit repeating the cycles. At some point, you've got to learn your lesson, and if you don't, you're going to end up again feeling alone. End up right back here. Right, all that hard work got you to here. The ten of wands. You end up here every single time. Every single time. Stop. You don't like to be here, but you end up there. Stop. Do something different. Okay? Because you get in these vices. Okay. And last but not least, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Swords. You need to cut out what doesn't serve you anymore. You need to cut out what doesn't serve you anymore. Oh my God, is she like... What is she saying she's going to cut? I'm not even going to say what I think she's going to cut. I have an idea what she wants to cut. Anyways, I hope you like this. I hope you found it useful. Please like and subscribe and share this. And I hope it's helpful in what's coming next in your life. All right. Thank you, everybody.